What's up guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we are continuing our playthrough of Fighting Fantasy Creature of Havoc. This is part 3. So we died in the end of the previous part. We got quite far through, or what we imagined to be relatively far through the story, and realised that we had to have very specific items to get through, items that we've had already encountered, so we do know that we need to pick them up. So we're starting from the beginning again. We're going to briefly summarise through some of the earlier pages until we catch up, but there's got to be a lot of places in the beginning of the book that we never tested out. So even if this run ends up with us going completely different direction and us dying and failing, as long as we get more information, then it should make for a nice little speed run once we have all the information we need. So let's get straight into it. We're back right at the beginning, page 1.
You want to explain why the screen's red?
Oh yeah. We didn't count the death previously, so we started in death. So we are now going to go back and revive ourselves. I'm going to count that death. So we're at 7 deaths total. So we're back in action now. Let's go.
Okay, so this is the first page where you come across the little dwarf guy who's like huddled in a corner. We tried speaking to him. We tried showing him that we mean him no harm, and neither of those options worked. The only other option is to bring your foot down heavily on his neck.
I mean, we might as well at this point. We're on page 1, so should we do it?
185.
We are a big beast, like, might as well just try it. The little creature screams in horror as you raise your foot over its head. Lib fem feb libniv, he says in a different language. It squeals as it hangs to the sharp sword in its hand toward your leg, but the blow is weak and glances off your tough scales. You feel nothing. A second later, you are looking down with mixed feelings at the lifeless form of the dwarf. Will you examine the body, turn to 399, or you attempt to hide the body down the passageway you've just come from, or you quickly leave the area? So we just...
Did we search the body before?
I'm guessing we did, or we found something. That's the best option anyway.
Okay.
Unless we have to hide his body at some point. We've not had that scenario happen yet. So let's do that then. Let's examine the body. 399.
Oh, you decided... Okay, so we end up taking a piece of leather. Which has got the message on it. Oh, which says...
The darkness one.
I think it says, like, you cannot see a thing. You forget. This is why we really need to read them again. The message may be useful later. Turn 337 to examine the message.
Yeah, do that.
I think this is where it says, like,
You look on the spirit of Seth freaking Rollins doing a curb stomp.
Oh, it's just completely, gobbledygook. As you may have realised by now, your own wishes may have little effect on the actions of a creature. You're standing at a junction where you may go either east or west. Roll 1 dice. Hang on, I feel like we need to read this.
Read it.
Your hands relax and the sharp claws retract into your fingers. You clumsily fumble through the dwarf's dirty vestments. Your fingers will not fit into the pockets, so we've got the piece of leather. As the ties break, the pouch spill its contents onto the ground. It's the coins, which we don't need. And then a piece of hide unfolds. It has markings all over it. You pick it up awkwardly and look at it, but it makes no sense. You throw it in the air, you place it on your arm, on your head, you decide to take it with you. Turn to 237 to examine the message.
So we can turn there at any point in this video. Did you write that down when it's somewhere for us to actually go to?
Yeah, leather 337. Oh, so it'll go later. Okay.
Yeah, when
right,
we know
the
language.
You're standing at a junction where you may either go east or west, and then we can't actually choose.
So where have we actually been to? So if we roll 1, 2, 3, we go to 308. If we roll 4 or 5, we go to 148. And I feel like we've been to 148.
Where do we actually start?
There, 148. So we've not been to the right yet, have we? Or what does that? Does that just take you back? Wasn't there a door down there?
Pointless. It was pointless going east.
Are you sure there wasn't a door down there?
No, that loops us back around 148.
And there's nothing down there at all?
You can just roll the dice if you want.
There's a door down there, and we never smashed through the door. So I think we should try and do that.
I think we did. Let's just do it. Let's follow what the book says.
Okay, but if we... Yeah, we should try and find out what's down there.
Okay, what are we doing?
Okay, rolling a dice.
Just one?
Yep. Smash the door, yeah, I want to find out what's behind that door. So we got 5 or 6, which is going to take us down there anyway.
Okay.
So 148.
I feel like we just hurt our shoulder and then ended up coming back.
You decide to follow the passage east to your right. Your first steps are slow as you take in the encounter with the dwarf. After a few paces, the corridor turns north. You
Yep.
approach this stout wooden door, and you must make a decision. Will you smash the door from its hinges and continue, or will you give up on this route and return to the dwarf's corpse? Roll 1 die. If the result is 1 or 2, turn to 419. If the roll is 3 to 6, turn to 72. So we've got a 1 or 2, so 419. So I'm just going to see. So this is the option to get through the door, isn't it?
I think so. Ooh, that's a cool drawing.
I didn't see it. Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, there's no point.
At least we know now, so yeah, we know now. So
Yeah.
we need to go the opposite way, so we go to 308. So that's definitely a dead end.
Yep.
So I'll read this one and I'll hand it back over to you. You travel west along twisting passageway. Several times you bump clumsily into the walls and grunt in annoyance, but your tough scales protect you from damage. The temperature drops noticeably and each breath sends steamy snorts from the nostrils. After narrowing slightly, the passage widens as it leads towards the chamber. A sound from ahead and flickering light warn you to take care, but rather than making you stop and listen, the prospect of an encounter seems to excite you. You bare your teeth and your claws and stride forward into the chamber to the 205. So this is where those 3 guys are, isn't it?
Oh, is this not where we get the item?
It could be, yeah.
Did you say 205?
I'm not sure. It might be the 305. I'm not sure. 305?
205. Roaring like an enraged demon, you rush into the open chamber, ready to take on whatever is inside. Terrified shrieks come from the small party of adventurers huddling around the campfire. Yeah, 3 figures are warming themselves by the fire.
Oh, these are the hobbits, aren't they?
One wears shiny clothes that clink as he moves. Now, this is where the wizard in that is, isn't
Oh,
it?
right.
Another is dressed in red and also grows long dark hair from his chin. The third is a tiny creature with polished hide on his chest. He has no hair on his chin but has plenty on his feet. Yes, this is the hobbit. Without hesitating, you stomp across and grab the miserable hobbit with your claws. The other 2 are caught off balance and are slow to react. The hobbit has no weapon and should be an easy victim, and his skill is 5 and his stamina is 6. First fight. What did we have for
I
him?
think we had like the elf.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that'll
That'll
do.
do. Okay, so ours is back to 11 because we start from scratch again.
He's got 9. No, he's not.
We've got 15. He's got 16.
16?
So we lost to the Hobbit.
How embarrassing. Oh no.
17 for us and 15 for them. I'll swap the noises over now as well.
You have done?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's
Yay!
a win.
One more. Yes, he's dead.
Okay, the Hobbit is down.
If you defeat the creature in 3 straight attack rounds, we didn't. If it takes longer than 3 rounds, turn to 86. Oh, they could have got the upper hand on us here.
Yeah.
You have to give in your monster card for losing to Frodo. I don't think it was Frodo. I think this was like
Pippin.
yeah, it was definitely Pippin.
The path winds tortuously through the forest. 183.
Don't know.
What page is the Hobbit on?
205, I think.
'86.
86. What did you get to?
183. When you have finally killed the little creature, you must turn your attention to the other 2 humans while you've been battling the companion they have been preparing to attack. The red-robed figure is facing you, pointing his little finger in each hand at you, mumbling. The shiny human has grabbed a sword similar, you remember, to the dwarf but larger, and is shouting at the other in a bunch of gibberish. You cannot fight both at once. Roll which you will direct your attention towards. Roll 1 die. If you roll 1 to 4, you decide to take on the shining figure. If you roll 5 or 6, you need to 2 towards the man in the red. So we need a 5 or 6.
Yeah, we need a 5. So we both roll if I fail. Come on. And then drink if not. Because we know we die if we do that.
Yeah, we need to take on the sorcerer first.
This is where we became the wizard's servant, I think.
Yeah.
Yay, 5.
There we go. 506, 292. Caught some Northerners reading. Absolutely.
Hey, go up! We can read despite what you've heard. Sometimes. Your reaction is immediate. The red-robed human is deep in thought and looks an easy target. You step forward and swipe viciously at him with your claws. He screams and falls to the ground, clutching at his face. You look down at the undefended wretch and prepare to deliver the death blow. But at that moment you feel a terrible sting in the back, which causes you to bellow and swing around. The remaining adventurer has lunged at you with his sword and succeeded in piercing the scales and flesh on your back. I don't think that happened last time.
No.
That must be because of our delay. You lose 2 stamina points for the wound. And then you can face the knight in plate armor. And he's got a skill of 8 and a stamina of 9.
Hello, little boy.
And he looks like...
We do have an armored knight.
Here.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did have an armored knight. We need to sort that out next time. If we go back to the beginning.
I think we used this guy last time.
Okay. Right.
Weddy?
8 and 9. I was 11 and something. Ooh, that's got to be a win.
He's got... Yeah, we win.
And if we get a double, it's an insta kill.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Yep. What if he gets a double?
Nothing happens. We kill him. That's because, like, curled himself up on my leg.
Is that French toast? Ah, how posh.
Nice. Was that, like, sweet or savoury?
Isn't all French toast sweet?
I don't know.
17 for him.
More
Oh,
than
he
us.
beat us. Nah, ain't posh. Nah. Yay!
Dead?
Oh no, he's got one left.
I see Wesky walking out.
With his cone.
Yeah. Dead?
Yes, he's dead. If you defeat the knight, turn to 446. You can make it posh if you want, but you don't do that. Maybe you should treat yourself, come on.
What do you have it with?
I reckon he has it with like blueberries and maple syrup.
Oysters. Caviar.
They just have oysters.
You deliver the death blow and the knight drops to the ground. With the danger now over, your thoughts turn to food. The smell of the still warm hobbit reaches your nostrils and your mouth begins to water. You snatch the creature in one hand and eagerly sink your teeth into its sweet flesh. This will merely provide a snack for you. Inside his armour, the knight is an impossible meal, but the red-robed wizard groaning on the floor may be a new taste for you to savour. You silence his miserable whimpers with a single deadly slash from your claws. For the tasty meal, you may restore your stamina to its initial level.
Yay!
Back up to 22. After you have eaten, you rummage through the adventurer's belongings. Their packs have little to interest you. The hobbit carried a miniature sword, and you find a rolled-up piece of thin parchment in the wizard's robe. All 3 humans carried odd-shaped lumps of doughy substance, perhaps food, although it smells of nothing to you. They also have small hide pouches containing round, flat objects of shiny metal. You cannot think what these may be for, so you toss them aside. You may now continue your journey. The passages lead off from the chamber to the north, east, and west. So where are we?
That's here.
So where have we been? Let's just read it first. You decide to take the passage to the west. You leave the chamber, your way ahead lit by flickering light. Eventually the fire's light becomes too distant to help you and you're groping your way through pitch blackness. Suddenly a high-pitched twittering sound comes from above you, followed by others. You have disturbed a group of flying creatures which are now squeaking in alarm as they dart about around you. You swipe at them blindly and catch one or two of them as they dive at you and scratch with their sharp claws. But your scales protect you from any serious harm, and you are soon further along the passage where the creatures evidently do not venture. The passage turns north, you follow it around the bend and to the right and stop in front of a wooden door. There is no other way forward. Will you heave the door with your shoulder, or is there something else you wish to do? So what did we do last time? I'm guessing we just tried the door, maybe?
It doesn't give you an option.
I know, but we need to remember what we did last time.
Well, we went to 101 last time.
Yeah? Well, let's just do it then and see what we get.
Do what? I mean, yeah, we're rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got 3. So if you roll 3 to 6, turn to 101.
Hey, Tomcat!
Hey Tomcat, how you doing?
Oh, so we're going to 101 again.
Just like cinnamon powdered sugar, like basic.
That sounds good.
Does sound pretty good.
That sounds really good.
Have you been this way before? So far we have. Yeah, this is pretty much the only way we can go at this point. Yeah, they've always been this way.
We've done this.
Yeah. Well, the other way is to go back down the tunnel, isn't it?
But...
I remember that being a dead end and we get scratched by the bats anyway.
What, this way?
No, the other way, I think.
Oh, okay. Alright, let's just do it then. Door cracks under the force of your blow. A hole appears and you rip the timbers away until it's large enough for you to pass through. Torches are mounted on the wall of the room inside and there are 2 doors, one to the east and one to the west. There is no furniture to speak of, but some remains, perhaps of a table and chair, littered the floor among the thin covering of dirty straw. The wood's been broken in, and what appears to have been a furious battle, the result of which lies before you. In the centre of the room is a familiar sight. Casting your mind back to the battle you've just won, you recognise the figure of an armoured knight lying face down in the straw. His face is hidden under an elegant helmet, decorated with wings coming from above each ear. A dark-bladed sword has entered his body through a gap in the armour. Lying next to the knight are 3 other figures. One is similar in stature, but wears a tough leather tunic and a helmet. A bloody stain around his belly indicates how this adventurer came to grief. The other 2 figures are not so familiar. They're shorter than the others and are dressed in armour of scaly brown hide. They have gnarled, pug-nosed faces with vicious teeth set in their lower jaws. All 4 bodies are long dead. You step forward to get a better look. Suddenly you hear a chomping sound coming from somewhere in the room.
Oh,
yeah,
this is that invisible thing, isn't it?
Yeah, this is like the little flesh-eating things.
Yeah.
The scene is worrying, and you must decide what to do next. Roll 1 dice. If you roll 1, 2, 3, you decide to investigate the bodies. I think this might be where we get
the bracelet.
Yeah. So I think we do want to investigate the bodies.
Mm-hmm. Can we investigate them?
Yes.
Nice.
2, 3, 4. Come on, let's do it. Snorri boy.
Oh, you're right behind me. You approach the smaller of the 2 pug-nosed creatures and prod it with your foot. Its lifeless body shrugs and lies still, but a similar prod on the leather-armoured adventurer's leg produces a startling different result. A shrill screeching sound shocks you to attention as if it was some kind of signal. Something starts to happen in the room. 3 shapes begin to materialise in front of you. Turn to 447. Oh, we have to fight like 3 things, don't we?
Yeah. Just rush for it, because it's literally the same as last time. It's these guys. If you can see that. Ish.
3 shades.
Your eyes widen as 3 scrawny creatures form before you. They are thin and angular and move in quick, jerky motions. They're little flesh feeders. In between meals, they are both visible and quick-tempered. They now face you, furious that their meal has been interrupted.
Aviators.
If you defeat them, turn to 89. So
The Langoliers.
this is where we just added all their stamina up. 7, 8, 9, 10.
So they got the same skill, so we're going to fight them all as 1. So what's the skill?
9.
6?
Yeah, 6 and then 19 stamina. Hopefully we'll get some doubles.
Yeah.
Ready?
Ready. What are they going to be? I think we might have some... Didn't we use like a bug insect last time? Try that.
Insect? Oh.
Chaos. Take chaos off and put insect on. Yeah, we used that last time.
Yeah, ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Hang on, what they got? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
15
No,
for us.
Yes, nice.
That's a win.
Yep.
That's a win.
Oh, so if we get a double, are we just gonna like take a 6?
If we get below 10, maybe we'll just kill them.
Oh, we got a double!
Oh, there we go.
Okay, so...
Yeah, let's just kill them.
No, should we take 6 off?
Yeah, go on.
Because that's technically like one of them. Let's take 7. One of them has 7 stamina.
Okay. Let's go. Still a win, I think.
Yes. more.
Flesh feeders, these things are called.
Yay!
There we go.
They're dead. If you defeat them, turn to 89.
You rest for a few moments to catch your breath, and then you survey the room. Your curiosity overcomes you, and you begin to investigate the 7 bodies in the room. The pug-faced orcs are dirty and smelly. You try a mouthful of flesh, but spit it out in disgust. So, I'm just going to try and skim through this. So we're looking through all of the bodies. We find pouches containing round pieces of shiny metal, which you've come across before. They scatter on the floor. The pack of the adventurer in the winged helmet is decorated and attracts your attention. One of the straps breaks as you rip it, so we rip the helmet anyway. A hard wooden casket drops out of the backpack. Inside is a clear, smooth flask which contains swirling purple gas. Your curiosity is captured, and your huge clawed hand tries to grasp the delicate flask, but this turns out to be hopeless. Eventually, you pick up the casket and drop it on the ground. As luck would have it, the flask jumps in its cradle and lands in such a way that the stopper flips out of the flask. The purple gas within swirls tempestuously, and the vapour seeps slowly from the neck of the flask, turning to 382.
This isn't where we get the thing then.
It must be one of the next areas then. Musky monsters, yeah, stinky, smelly, flesh eaters.
Stinky, dirty skeletons. 382. The gas drifts from the flask, but rather than spreading out, it pulls itself together into a purple cloud and billows up before you. Oh, what is this? Is this like a genie or something?
Something like that.
You watch open-mouthed as a shape begins to form in the cloud. Oh, this is the thing that's... Hang on. You watch open-mouthed as a shape begins to form in the cloud and eventually turns into a face which stares deep into your eyes. The face is human-like but thin and with jagged features. The pupils of its eyes are not round but are instead serpent-like.
Watch out, they've got a Tesla.
He's talking in funny gobbledygook. Your anger mounts and you swipe at the cloud, but your hand passes right through the gas without disturbing it. The mysterious face blinks slowly and the colour of cloud flashes momentarily from purple to white, and back to purple again. Then the face disappears and the cloud is sucked down back into the flask. Once safely inside the flask, the stopper replaces itself in the neck and the bottle settles into its cradle in the wooden casket. You decide you have enough of this room, but you may add 2 luck points for your find. So that's pointless.
Yeah.
So that whole thing's pointless.
Well, can you get to any of these options from the previous pages?
I don't know, but we haven't... I don't think we've been through the east.
We've not been through these. We've been to 51 or 33. So we've been to
We've been to
51, so we've not been to
51.
33. So, should we go through the opposite door then?
Yeah, go on then.
So
This
should
is
we
new
make a check?
territory.
Should we make a checkpoint here then?
Yeah.
So that's 382, is it? 382. So we're gonna go through the east doorway now and see if there's anything we've not done down here. So turn to 33.
But this means we might not get the armband.
Doesn't matter as long as we know if we need to come down here or not.
You leave the room along a dusty corridor. A strange bluish light comes from the glowstones set up in the ceiling to light your way. With every step you take, a glowstone ahead of you lights up, and one behind you fades to the darkness. It's almost as if your progress were being monitored by some unseen entity. As you wait for your eyes to adjust to the light, you pause to consider the strange events in the previous room. You retract your claws and rub your rough, scaly belly thoughtfully. You can make no sense of what has happened. Eventually, you set off once more, and after a few paces, you come to a junction. A passageway runs off to the north. You may take it, or you may continue in an easterly direction.
Right.
So what are the options? 3...
You can go north to 311.
I'm going to have to do 33 here.
Mm-hmm.
North to what?
311.
Yep.
Or continue easterly to 390.
Okay.
So,
You want to roll for it?
should we go north? Because if we go east, we're going to be sort of going along the same track as we did last time.
We're not though, we're going to be going on the opposite track.
Yeah, but we're going to go in the same direction, aren't we?
Yeah.
If we go north, we'll like get to the edge of the map.
Yeah, okay.
Let's do that first. We made a checkpoint anyway.
Well, we're not human, Tomcat. We're the creature on the front.
Yeah, we are the creature of havoc. We're like a feral beast who's somewhat getting more sentient as the book goes on, I believe.
Yeah.
So, north to 311. No, you're go.
You're good.
The glowstones once more light your way as you plod slowly north up the passageway. After a short distance, you see a shape ahead, slumped motionless on the ground. When you reach the spot, you can see that there are the remains of a small furry creature, about the same size as the dwarf you came across earlier. It has probably been dead for some time, but if you are hungry, you may wish to feed on it. If so, turn to 363. So
We don't need to. We're full.
yeah.
We're full and it might be poisonous and it's furry and we don't like eating furry things, remember?
Yeah, I'm just wondering if there's going to be an item on its corpse.
What, inside the flesh?
A ring or something. I feel like we should probably drink and find out. Because if this book is as tough as it says it is, there could be something that we need from their body.
Okay. I feel like this is going to be bad, but okay.
Yeah, well, we're not going to do it. That's the thing. We're going to drink.
Okay. Oh, you just want to see what happens?
I want to see if there's actually an item. If there's not an item, then we won't do it.
Oh, do you want to see what it says?
Yeah.
So we're not doing this, but the dead hellhound would no doubt have made a tasty meal had you arrived several days ago, but now its rotten flesh gives you severe stomach cramps. You double over and claws scrape on the rocky walls as you try to support yourself. You must lose 4 stamina points and wait for a while before you continue.
Yep. Makes sense.
Yeah.
There
If
we
you
go.
ignore it and continue, turn to 75.
It's a metaphor for waking up with a hangover and slowly becoming human again. Yeah. Well,
Every
maybe it's
day.
going to take like 4 more parts before we become human. Then. It takes us like 3 days to recover from a hangover.
The passage heads straight from some time until you finally reach its end at a junction. You may turn either east or west here. If you wish to go east, turn to 326. If you wish to go west, turn to 353.
So I think we should go west.
Up in the
And
building.
literally like cover off all of the entrance side of
Yeah.
the building. So if you wish to go west, go to 353. You continue west and you notice that the air is becoming distinctly cooler. The walls of the passage become damp and glisten with glowstone's light. A breeze is blowing against you as if to persuade you against this course. Your ears pick up the sound of running water and each step brings this sound closer. Eventually you find yourself standing on a narrow rocky bridge which spans a bubbling stream some distance below. You stop to look down at the flowing water. It's not easy to see in the dim light, but your nose twitches and an unpleasant smell which issues from the stream. If you feasted on the hellhound, you must lose 2 stamina points for the nausea you now feel. You hurry over the bridge and soon afterwards you come across a passageway leading north. Will you take this passage or go to 172? So north is 172 or continue west to 149. God, there's so many different ways.
I know.
Could we go north?
Let's go north again.
Yeah. We got to hit the edge somewhere. So if you take this passage to go to 172.
You've never had a hangover,
What?
Benoit?
How have you never had a hangover?
It's basically like feeling sick and having a headache at the same
And
time.
tired and dehydrated.
And like there's no getting out of it.
Yeah, you just want to like lie down.
The northward passage is short and ends at a stout wooden door. If you wish to force the door open, turn to 15. If you'd prefer to return to the main passage and go west. Okay, so we're gonna try the door and exhaust the option.
Yeah.
15.
So you've never even like felt groggy after drinking like 3 pints or something.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What page is it?
15. We're extinguishing the north.
All is silent as you enter. The room is large with a high ceiling and a musty smell permeates in the air. There are 4 doors leading from the room, one in each wall. A long table stands in the middle of the room and on it is a short stick with a metal head lying next to some small spikes. So this is the room. We've already done this.
Have we?
Yeah.
Oh, this is here. This has gone here.
Okay, so...
So we've skipped out all this.
Well, there's still stuff we've not done down this way either as well. So we're at the room with the... In one corner of the room you find a progress of work carried out here. 2 tall and thin wooden boxes. This is the one with the little goblins in the boxes and we get to push them through the hole in the wall that goes into the stream. So, continuing on this path, is there any other areas we've not been past?
You know
this?
what? I think we should go back here because this. So 15 is actually the secret passage door. So
Right.
we got here by using one of these, I think.
Mm-hmm. Not from this way though. We don't need it
No.
this way.
So if we can go and look what this was
To
back
west.
here.
To the west, was it? Yeah.
Yeah. If you maybe go back to 172.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then I think you can go back to 149, and then go west instead of going north.
Okay, so 149.
Yeah. We basically. I know you guys can't see
So we basically
the map.
worked our way around to.
Yeah, we've gone like back up here, so we've skipped out all of this.
You said 49, didn't you?
149.
You quicken your pace along the passage, away from the stink of the stream. Suddenly, your foot steps forward into nothing. You are falling downwards through the air. Your bulky body picks up the speed quickly, but luckily the fall is not a lengthy one. You land in a heap at the bottom of a pitfall that you've walked straight into. If it were not for your bulk, you might have landed unharmed on the straw-strewn floor. But you groan, and as you nurse your right leg, blood is seeping from beneath the scales, and you have twisted your knee badly.
Oh.
You must deduct 3 stamina points for the fall. It's fine. Now turn to 257.
Well, just
You cannot see a thing. Your feet shuffle noisily, so we're falling down the.
Can we use that though? We can't because we've not learnt what it means
Where
yet.
did we get that from?
We've not had this translated though, so
Where did we get that from in the first place?
that is from the rag we picked up off the dwarf at the start.
Yeah.
But I think somewhere in here you can translate it, so we know we can. So we haven't unlocked this.
What page was it to read?
I already read it out. 337. Yeah, you can't. There's nothing that you get that translated for you later on.
So we've just not had the page to
Yeah.
read that. Right then, so you cannot see a thing. So maybe right on this page that we need this. No.
Yeah.
You cannot see a thing. Your feet shuffle noisily through the straw which covers the floor as you grope around the walls for a way out. If this cavern is the lair of another creature, then it may as well be walking straight towards it. But you hear no sounds other than your own, and eventually you reach a hole in the rock which is large enough for you to walk through and leads to a passageway. You continue slowly along the passage, still groping your way through, but you stop when a blue light flicks out in front of you. The welcome hue of a glowstone makes you blink and turn away until your eyes become accustomed to the light. When you are finally able to take in your surroundings, you find that you are at a junction where you may take either the east or the west, 61 or 309. Do you have any of those written down?
No. So I'm gonna do 149, and then where can we go?
We can either go to the east, 61, or to the west, 309. The worst I've ever felt was when I drank beer and champagne on New Year's. Not a good mix. I don't get anything together as a good mix. Champagne,
like wine and beer, which is basically the same thing.
and champagne also gives you a super bad hangover.
Up in the building, look at you.
So, east or west?
Oh, that'll be west, isn't it?
We're going to the west, 309.
Hot.
It is hot in
It
here.
is warm. The passage continues west and turns sharply to the right. A few paces along the corridor, you reach a junction where you can either go west or north. So west would be 280.
Mm-hmm.
North would be 371.
Okay, so you want to see if we've been to any of those
Yeah, I don't
pages?
think we have.
So we've just been west, so should we go west again?
Yeah.
280. A short distance along the passageway you stop and listen. Distant footsteps and clanking of metal warn you that creatures of some sort are heading in your direction. Do you wish to return to the junction and head north to 371, or you continue in the direction you're heading 342? So we might as well continue.
Yeah, let's fight him.
Let's get some intel, some items.
You might be friends.
I doubt that.
The footsteps and clanking get louder and louder. You can feel your anger rising and your lips curl back to bare your teeth. Suddenly, the footsteps stop and you hear hissing noises. They have heard you approach. The passageway is rough and twisting, and you're straining to see any signs of them ahead. You step nearer and nearer, and they are doing likewise. Finally, you reach a length of straight passageway. Ahead, you can see the dull light of a glowstone, and picked out into the light are two human faces. Evidently, they can see you too, as their reaction is similar. You stare at each other for a few moments. They hold their ground. Do you want to attack, or will you wait to see what they do?
I mean, yeah, I think it's worth finding out because they might either run away or they might give us an option to get some information.
4, 3, 2.
They seem reluctant to advance towards you. Your size and your angry snarl must be daunting to them. They mumble something to each other and turn around. They decide to leave you and are retracing their steps. Their glowstone goes out and you lose sight of them. You may now continue. So I don't think that's a good thing.
Yeah, you think they're gonna get reinforcements?
No, I think like we need to like kill them and get like a weapon, get something from
Oh,
them.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to go back and do it?
I think we should try and fight
3,
them.
4, 2 then.
Yeah.
Take a drink.
So, do you want to attack them? Yes.
I don't think we'll get anything. I think we're just gonna risk getting injured.
We got to find out one way or another.
One way.
If they run away and we never see them again, that could be the end of the book. With bared teeth and claws at the ready, you storm along the passage towards them. They stand their ground, draw their weapons and prepare themselves for battle. The leading adventuress lays down a brown sack on the ground and raises his weapon as you approach. He's got
a brown sack?
He's got something in there
okay.
that we want. He raises his weapon as you approach. You must fight both adventurers one at a time. The passageway is not wide enough for them to both attack, so there's two of them.
Are they the knights, do you think? Or are they...
Warrior. Maybe the barbarian.
These guys?
Yeah, there's two of them.
What have they got?
Brown sacks. Number 1, warrior fighter in leather armor. Oh, so they both just call that, I think. No, one's... Yeah. So skill 8. Stamina 9.
Okay.
So this is going to be one in... It says warrior fighter, and then it says in leather. Like, so one of them's in leather, one of them's completely naked, I think. Leather daddy, yeah.
Leather daddy. Has he got, like, the biggest skill?
He's got the big brown sack.
The bigger sack?
Yeah.
Is it a sack or a pouch?
A sack.
And he's beating us. 8, 9, 10.
16 for us.
Yeah, he's beating us. We were distracted.
His sack's like dangling on the floor. It's getting gravel all over it.
Oof.
20 for us.
Oh, I think we beat him.
14, 19.
Yes.
So that's a win for us.
Yeah.
18 for us.
Yeah.
$16 for us, and that is
think
same.
we're
I think.
even,
Yeah,
yeah.
draw.
He's got to get over 3 more than us. Yep. Yep.
Still a win, I think.
Winner.
Yep. He's
He's
dead.
getting doubles. What's the next one?
So we now have the other leather dude, and his skill is 7, so he's easier, and his stamina is 8. So a little bit easier.
Oh, this is the small daddy.
Yeah.
This is uncle.
He's got an empty sack.
Doubles! He's dead!
Nice, we killed him. If you defeat them both, turn to page 13. 2 leather daddies down, and now we can...
What did I just do?
You turn the light down, I think. Don't matter, I'll turn it back on.
I was trying to find the daddy.
Leather stepdaddy, yeah.
Where is he? Barbarian.
He's not blood related.
There we go. 13. As the adventurer falls to the ground and silence once more fills the passageway, you pause to rest from the exertion. You squat on your haunches and look at the two battered humans in front of you. You may now choose either to feast on the bodies to regain some of your strength, what we're on 17. Search the bodies for anything that might be interesting, or poke through the sack that the first adventurer laid to the side. Why can't we
Do we
do
only
all
get one of
three?
these?
Should we look through the sack first?
Yeah, let's checkpoint.
Surely we can do all of these things.
You would have thought so. But if the sack is like a trap, then you won't be able
Sacks
to.
are never traps. 147. There is something solid inside the sack.
Oh no.
You fumble with the cloth but cannot seem to find a way inside it. Eventually you become frustrated, pick the sack up and shake it.
This eloquent barbarian has done a poo in the corridor and picked it up and put it in his own backpack for us.
He was nervous, he didn't know what else to do with it. A small wooden casket drops out. As it lands on the ground, the catch flips open. Inside is a flask and the bump has loosened the stopper. You watch as the green liquid inside bubbles and boils, turning to a green gas which slowly seeps from the neck of the flask and drifts upwards in the air before you. You're mesmerized by the swirling mists which gradually become recognizable as a face. What is it with all these gas bottles? It is thin, with angular features, and is decidedly human. Eventually its eyes open and stare into yours. It does a load of gobbledygook.
It says mum in there. What there?
It says bro, I read bro. Yo. May you use your gift wisely. Having said these words, the green gas swirls once more and the face disappears. This is what he looks like, by the way. Upside down, but yeah.
The wizard man.
Wizard face.
Gas wizard. Opium man.
As if sucked by force.
It's the VX poison gas from The Rock. Is that like the film The Rock? I don't think I've ever watched that film.
As if sucked by force, it disappears once more into the flask.
Moans in pleasure.
Once it is inside, the flask and the casket begin to fade. Moments later, they have disappeared. But your unintentional encounter with the Vapor of Tongues has been
Vapor of tongues.
fortunate. The spirit has bestowed on you its gift of language. From now on, you will understand most languages as spoken or written. You may translate coded speech by turning to 283,
Nice.
where you will find the secret of code.
Nice. So Vapor of Tongues, put that on 147.
283 code.
Now hopefully it gives us the option to look through the other things. If not, maybe we should try looking through them before reading that page. Yeah, the Nick Cage and Sean Connery film. I've never fully watched it. I've always heard good things, but action films are like I don't know, just at the bottom of the priority list for me these days.
283. You are able to understand the last sentence of the spirit's words as it passed on its gift. Throughout the book you will find coded speech. Now that you have the gift of understanding, you can translate the code. Otherwise, all speech seemed incomprehensible to your creature's mind. The secret is this. There are 3 rules to this code. Firstly, each vowel is replaced by the following letter. Thus, A becomes B, U becomes V. Secondly, spaces between words are replaced by the last vowel to have been used.
Should we write this down? Do you want me to read it?
You can turn to this page at any time.
What's the space bit again?
Spaces between words are replaced by the last vowel to have been used. So if there's a space, look for the last vowel before it.
Right.
And use that.
Can I get the gift of understanding in real life?
How much you paying? Finally, thus all vowels mean nothing. They only indicate spaces between words.
Well, when it is just a normal vowel.
I think so. Finally, the actual spaces between words as they appear are entirely random. They mean nothing and serve only to mislead. With this information, you may now continue by turning to 137. Add 1 luck point for this discovery, but note this reference as you may want to return to it later to translate code.
Have you still got the
That's
page?
very confusing.
Have you still got the page of the corpses?
I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, we need to do that first.
Let's go back and check the bodies.
258. 13. I hope you can do all 3 of them.
Well, we'll find out, and we don't. We'll just go for the sack.
So we'll try and feast on them first. 2, 2, 3. Oh, hang on. Something. Oh, I don't think we can do them all.
So what about the body one?
Let me just check. Okay, that's bad. So if you eat them, you get some stamina back, but then you chase after some base and you
have to
die.
leave this area.
Yeah, no, I think you die, or you like lose stamina. Poke through the sack. Oh, we've done that. Search the bodies. 187.
So this is the same situation where we have to leave. We're just gonna go with the sack. The most important.
Once you go sack, you never will go back.
Yeah,
oh, this is the same again,
yeah.
So they're all
We
bad.
took the right choice there.
Okay. 283, and then do you remember what it was to continue?
No.
137.
137. So now we can turn to some of these pages that we had earlier and try and figure out what the hell they meant. So we should probably try and do that.
Bewildered by your experience, you wander off north along a main passageway. You soon reach a junction where you must decide whether to continue north or to turn east.
So you write that down. Wander off north along a main passageway. You soon reach a junction where you must decide to go north to 144 or turn east to 204.
204. I'm just going to check if these are anywhere else. I don't think they are.
So, right, what's the page for the leather thing that we took from the Hobbit?
What?
The page with all the gibberish on.
Oh, 337. Why are we allowed to just go to that?
Yeah, we've kept it.
Okay.
Right, so this is all gibberish.
No, that's gonna take forever. That's gonna take forever.
Yeah, but how do you do it? What do we do? So it's loads of gibberish. So what do we do?
You got to go back to this page and decipher it. 283.
Did we not just figure out the rules though?
Yeah, but do you remember them? Because I don't.
Any letter just replaced by the one next to it, so T. So S
Have you actually read it? Because I don't think it was every letter. I think it was just vowels.
So you're able to understand the last sentence of the spirit's words and passed on its gift. Now that you have the book, you'll find the coded speech. So
each vowel is replaced by the following letter.
Oh, so the rest. So if it doesn't have a vowel, it's not even worth reading, right?
Yeah.
So we read only the vowels, but we replace the vowel with the letter that's next to it, so U becomes B. So
the rest is there though. So S is there. No.
So the first vowel is A, so that becomes B, but then there's nothing. That it's all gibberish next to it.
So do you only pick the vowels?
Pick the vowels. There are 3 rules to this code. Firstly, each vowel is replaced by the following letter. Thus, A becomes B, U becomes V. Secondly, spaces between words are replaced by the last vowel to have been used.
Thus, all vowels mean nothing?
All vowels mean nothing. They only indicate spaces in between words. Oh, wait. So does that mean it's all gibberish then? So B...
This does
D,
not make any sense.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to figure this out stream, but you're going to do it anyway. We are going to do it anyway. We're not going to use Barry. We haven't got it working properly. But John's not here to crucify us for overusing Barry.
What? It like contradicts itself because it talks about doing something whenever you get a vowel, and then it says vowels mean nothing.
Thus, all vowels mean nothing. They are only indicating the spaces between words. Finally, the actual spaces between words as they appear are entirely random. They mean nothing and serve only to mislead. So
Oh, so you ignore the spaces. The spaces mean nothing.
I mean, I can see an A, which turns to a B.
Should we just try and do that?
U becomes V.
But what do you do with the consonants?
You ignore them apparently. Let's just change
Okay, let's
some
try
of
it.
these.
Let's
So
try it.
right, just okay. B,
Yeah.
V.
Oh, already that's enough. It means
Oh right, yeah,
something.
no. E becomes F. U again. There's like you have to actually see what this is like to understand it. What's the instructions for encoding and decoding? Yeah, it's like it's quite confusing and like the pressure of being on stream and time constrained. I don't think it's gonna like help us do this. So much for the gift of understanding. I know. So
Yeah, it's so complicated. Like, just try and show the gibberish if you can. It's like,
like, what page are we on? Great. So this is what it looks like if you can read that, and it's like just loads of random letters. We just can't quite comprehend it properly. Because if you turn the vowels to, I think it's more the spaces thing that's confusing us.
the spaces, just ignore the spaces.
Yeah, but like, it says like a space is like changing a vowel or something like that. It's really hard to understand. I think we just ignore this because we're running up to the end of the stream anyway. So I think we'll come back to this page at another time. I think we'll off stream. We'll try and figure out the code. We won't read once we figure out the code. We won't read it until we like come back on stream. But
Yeah, okay.
Continue to 137.
We've already done this.
Bewildered by your experience, you wander off to. Oh, yes, we get to choose to go either north or east. So, where are we on the map? Is it we completely like lost?
Yeah, we're totally lost now.
Continue north or go east. So, maybe we should just go east to go off the track.
Yeah, go on then.
204.
I bet it's actually super easy.
It's
and
gotta
we're
be
just, like,
somewhat
overcomplicating it.
Okay, 204.
The passage runs straight ahead until you reach a solid wooden door. It's locked and looks much too sturdy for you to break down. But in the centre of the door is a huge metal plate with a heavy ball pivoted above it. Will you use the ball to hit the plate to attract the attention of whoever is inside? Or will you return to the junction and take the passage north? We've got to do it.
Let's do it.
Gonna do it anyway.
435. I think we'd probably be better learning from one of those really simple conversations from like the orcs who talk and have like 3 words rather than a whole paragraph. The heavy knocker booms loudly on the metal plate. A grunting noise comes from behind the door and you can hear feet shuffling as some sort of creature responds to your knock. The door slowly creaks open and a long snout appears. A small pig-like eyes peer out at you from behind the single tusk, which stands in the middle of the Rhino Man's face. The door opens wider and you can see that the creature's stout, heavily armed torso and legs. It speaks to you.
Oh!
No, I don't understand it. But we need to figure this out.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. I think we might have to just like call it a day.
Should we have one last go? Should we have one last go of deciphering this? I wish you could like copy and paste this to chat.
Yeah, we could write the letters, but it would take all day, and we won't get like a full decipher by the time.
Right, keep your finger on this, and then go to 283. Let's try and get this. One last go. Come on.
Okay.
Can you post a pic and the rules in Discord for afterwards? Ooh, that's a good shout. Have you got Discord? I'd have to post it in mine.
Do it on yours. We'll do it after stream. We won't figure it out now anyway. Okay, so there are 3 rules to the code. Firstly, each vowel is replaced by the following letter. Thus, A becomes B, U becomes V.
Right, let me write this down. Each vowel.
Where is it?
Following letter.
Yes, A to B.
Yeah.
Secondly, spaces between words are replaced by the last vowel to have been used.
What?
Spaces between words are replaced by the last vowel to have been used.
Oh, okay.
So like if it's an A and we turn it to B, I'm guessing that becomes an A
Yeah, yeah,
in the
yeah.
between.
That makes sense.
The third rule: all vowels mean nothing. They only indicate spaces between words.
So are vowels spaces?
Just
But then it's also said each vowel is a following letter.
just write that down for now. Vowels mean nothing. They only indicate spaces between words. So
That's
if
mental, because it's literally just said each vowel is a following letter.
if E becomes F, no, wait, so so there's no vowel there. Yeah, so E becomes F,
Okay.
and the space becomes E. So
What about this space?
there's not been a vowel yet.
Okay.
Just write down the letters I tell you. So
Yeah.
F, and then E,
Yeah.
M,
Yeah.
O, O,
Where have you got O from?
because it's the last vowel we used.
Okay, yeah.
B,
Yeah.
A.
Yeah.
Oh, I've missed one in between there. Oh, let me try again. So, so F, E,
Yeah.
M,
Yeah.
O,
Yeah.
O,
Yeah.
B,
Yeah.
A. Is that saying anything?
It says
Themable or
it
something?
says remover.
Maybe that's the password. Okay. A, F, E. Is B a vowel? It's not. F. Well, basically, we have no idea what we're doing. But I think we're just gonna have to leave it here, and we're gonna have to figure this out stream because I've just given you like
Remover.
So yeah, it's basically what shooting stars where it's like Mbavu, Mbavu. Yeah. So we are gonna have to call it a day here now, and we're gonna have to decipher this off screen. And I think when we start up next time, I'm gonna give you our full. If we've figured it out by then, we're gonna give you like our full like in-depth answer to the riddle, and then we can get straight into the story, and then we should be a master at it because we've got a couple of days now to figure it out. So
Yeah.
yeah. This has been part 3. I hope you've enjoyed it. We've definitely found a lot of things we haven't already. I mean, just having this, what's the vapor of languages or the vapor of voice or something. I mean, we've got to figure it out still, but it's going to be very useful to us because I think that's going to be like the linchpin of figuring out this entire like story. So we've made good progress. We've definitely got that item that we needed. We didn't get the yellow wristband, so we're really gonna have to just figure out what things are priorities and what things we don't have to do at all. So this is going to be it for part 3, and we'll be seeing you again with part 4 very soon, where fingers crossed the next time you see us we're going to give you a very concise and easy explanation of how that puzzle and language deciphering works.
Yeah, we'll be fluent in it.
Yeah, we're just going to be saying random words. We're going to speak the whole next stream in that language. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, and we'll see you in the next one.
Tomcat, do you want me to post it?